Welcome to Security Brief Nigeria and Happy New Year to you all. In today's video, I want to discuss Christians must be protected in Nigeria. Netanyahu sends strong global message to the world. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called for the protection of Christians in Nigeria, warning that vulnerable religious communities face growing threat across parts of Africa and the Middle East. Speaking during the meeting with U.S. President Donald J. Trump, Netanyahu stressed global responsibility, religious freedom, and security. Here we have the full analysis and why it matters for Nigeria. Stay tuned. What happened that Netanyahu made this statement? Israel Netanyahu, Prime Minister, publicly called for the protection of Christians in Nigeria, safeguards for vulnerable religious minority worldwide, strong international support for freedom of worship. He made the remark during a security-focused meeting with United States President Donald J. Trump in Florida. Let's look at the context of the statement. Although the meeting centered on Israel's border security, the fragile Gaza truce, stabilities around Syria, Netanyahu expanded the discussion to include threats faced by Christian communities, ongoing violence and displacement affecting minorities in Africa and the Middle East, including Nigeria. Why Nigeria was specifically mentioned in this perspective is because Netanyahu has highlighted Nigeria as a country where Christians face persistent security threats. He also highlighted the part of the broader global patterns of religious violence and displacement. He referenced that the attack on Christians communities are unbearable and the forced displacement, militant violence linked to insecurity. His comments follow earlier statements condemning violence against Christians in Nigeria, including a Christmas message calling such attack unacceptable. Let's look at Netanyahu's broader argument. The Israeli minister or the leader argued that a protection should extend to all minorities, not just the Jews. Christians are the beleaguered globally. Our religious freedom must be defended beyond national borders. He stated that Israel should fully support international efforts to protect Christians globally. And also Israel should align with initiatives promoting religious coexistence and safety. Let's look at the Middle East comparison. Netanyahu contrasted that Israel, where he says Christians worship freely, with part of Middle East where Christian populations have declined. He cited shrinking Christian communities in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Turkey, Palestine Authorities area, including Bethlehem, where Christ was born. And we know that from Bethlehem, Palestinian, we have the religion. We stressed from here. They said Jesus of Nazareth, born in Bethlehem. That we have this 25th of every year, December, we celebrated the birth of Christ. Okay, let's look at the symbolic and political significance. Netanyahu also noted that Israel officially support for Christian celebration, state-backed protection of Christian symbols and events. This framing position Israel as a defender of minority rights, a voice on global religious freedom. Let's quickly take a key takeaways. Netanyahu calls for protection of Christians in Nigeria. Statement made during high-level U.S.-Israel security talks. Nigeria highlighted a part of a wider religious freedom concern, focus on minority rights beyond Israel's border, renewed international attention on Nigeria security challenges. What this means for Nigeria as the next step. It has increased global scrutiny. Nigeria's handling of religious violence, community protection may face renewed international focus. Diplomatic implications state like this can influence foreign policy discussion, shape international human rights narratives, and security policy pressure can now grow for improved protection of worship centers, better early warnings and response system, domestic dialogue. The comments may reignite national debate on insecurity, raise questions about minority protection and unity. Please, that's in the news and details and analysis. Please, if you find this video interesting, share this video, like this video, comment on this video about what you can say concerning this very analysis. Lastly, subscribe for in-depth Nigeria security, politics, and global affairs analysis you won't get elsewhere. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now.